is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Friday, September 19th. I'm Chris Holmstrom.
And I'm Kalina Estridos, and here are the stories we're tracking as you're heading out the door. We're talking about Jimmy Kimmel once again. Late night lashes out over censorship, the ongoing fallout of ABC's decision to suspend Jimmy Kimmel, and why President Trump suggests more action should be taken.
Plus, two of LA's biggest sports superstars are calling it a career. The Dodgers and the Kings getting ready for the end of two eras.
And at the desk, a pedestrian hit by a car overnight, or Mark Liu has what investigators know so far.
Also, flash floods and mudslides after SoCal gets a weather whiplash. We're live with the cleanup underway as we track the tail end of this tropical storm.
But we still have a next weather alert for some parts of Southern California, so we want to take a look at your next weather with our meteorologist Amber Lee. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We made it. Yes, that next weather alert, I have extended it for the deserts and mountain communities. But first, let's talk about the sunrise. It is still dark outside, and that's because the sun doesn't come up until 6:39, and then sunset tonight is about 6:53. All right, so yes, let's talk about our next weather alert, because this is focused on the mountains and our deserts. So no longer are we talking about the next weather alert for the beaches or for even the valleys or for LA and Orange County and the Inland Empire. What we do have is a lot of that unstable air still sitting in the higher elevations from remnants of Tropical Storm Mario. So as it continues to work its way to the north, as we head into the afternoon, that sunshine could cook the atmosphere because we have all the elements still. So those afternoon thunderstorms could start to fire off. So that's why I've left the next weather alert for the deserts and the mountains until later this evening. And then here's a look at what I'm talking about. You can see it a lot quieter this morning compared to this time yesterday where we had the rain from remnants of Mario. So we're going to continue to see things dry out as we head into the next few days here in Southern California. But our dew points still really high, still sticky, still humid. You can see our dew points normally should be in the mid-50s. Dew point is a good form of moisture measurement in our atmosphere. Right now we are looking at dew points in the mid-60s. So yes, it is muggy. Coming up, my next weather update, I'll tell you when more of that dry air starts to sneak back in, and then more monsoonal moisture on the way as well. All right, Kalina.
All right, Amber, thank you.
Tropical Storm Mario unleashed heavy rains, causing a major mudslide near Big Bear.
And some roads are still shut down, and you can see why. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. You can hear the panic in her voice too, and you can see all that water just rushing down the hill. One of the hardest hit areas was Oak Glen. The muddy current was so strong it pushed parked cars around like toys at the Oak Glen Steakhouse. Now, Kcal has worked in the mountains for 8 years and says this was one of the worst storms he's ever seen.
It was about 15 minutes of heavy rain, and in all my time here, it was some of the heaviest rain I've ever seen. Completely flooded it, large sections of trees, everything just was smashed and went flying down the hill past this house here.
San Bernardino County emergency crews shared these photos as well of damaged homes and say at one point up to 15 people were sheltered in place in their homes because they were trapped behind mud. Now, Caltrans is still cleaning up the roads along Highway 38. That road is still shut down. Right now, it's unclear when it'll open, but if you have to go in that area, take Highway 18 instead.
Yeah, what a mess. And take a look at this video from Forest Hills. Those are damaged homes. You can see cars trapped. This is after remnants of the storm. It dumped 3 inches of rain and triggered mudslides as well. Rain came down hard in the high desert as well. This is near California City. Drivers were stranded with rushing water over top State Route 14, 50 miles north of Lancaster. And just 15 miles north of that, new video of more flooding. This is Route 14 in Jawbone Canyon. Wow, we thought we didn't get a lot of rain here in our area, but it's all over the mountains and the high desert.
I know, and I do have that closure again on the 38 in both directions, so make sure you plan ahead and take your alternate routes there. I do want to start off in Studio City, though. We have an overturned car on the southbound 101 at Lankershim. 2 left lanes are blocked off, and you can see it's about a 12-minute ride southbound from that 170 to Lankershim. If you'd like, you could take the 5 freeway southbound. You could try Ventura Boulevard as an alternate route this morning. It'll help you get around some of the delay. On On the 110 freeway northbound, I still have a stalled car in the right lane. Again, this is northbound 110 through downtown LA, right at the 10 freeway. And the backup is building to 26 minutes now, heading northbound, leaving the 105 to the 10 freeway. For that one, you could hop on the 710. It is wide open, and you'll avoid that traffic entirely. Here's a look at Orange County. Irvine looking good. Mission Viejo, no issues. Dana Point, you're looking great as well. Here's a 55 in Santa Ana, where it's moving nicely, even though we have some volume. No major incidents or backups to report. And here's a look at the IE. Only spot we're really seeing major delays right now is on the 91. Here's that closure, though, to go along with what we just mentioned about the rock slide there on the 38. But here's a 91, 26-minute ride, Tyler to the 241.
Now you can get your Kcal News, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.